Hi guys, welcome to my channel Mother's Flavor. My name is Nikita and today's recipe is aloo vadi. You can even call it in Kannada as trode. This recipe is nothing but we are using Arabi roots that you get, the leaf part of it, and making aloo vadi. Alright, so to make aloo vadi, we'll need the following ingredients. We'll be using these leaves to make the aloo vadi. Kesu in Kannada, Kolakesha in English. This recipe is also known as patradi in Gujarati. If I'm pronouncing it wrong, then I'm really sorry. We will be needing these leaves. Here I have taken around 10 leaves, around 1 cup of besan, which is 150 grams, around 12 to 15 cloves of garlic, 3 chilies. I'm making it less spicy because even my son will be eating it, so I'm just using 3 chilies. If you like more spicy food, then you can use more chilies. 1 teaspoon of jeera, 1 teaspoon of haldi powder, 1 teaspoon of garam masala, lime juice of 1 lime, some coriander leaves. I have taken here about 2 strands of coriander leaves, 8 to 10 curry leaves, oil to shallow fry our vadis. These leaves I have washed it thoroughly and then wiped it with a tissue paper. You have to wipe it with the tissue paper because if you don't wipe it with the tissue paper, the mixture that we are going to make and apply it on these leaves will not get stuck on it. To make our batter for our aloo vadi, I have taken here about some coriander leaves and I have added it into our blender jar. We will add in our curry leaves, our chilies, garlic cloves and jeera. If you guys want, you can also use ajwain to this. Lime juice of 1 whole lime. Here why I am using lime juice is because these leaves, when you eat them, you will get slight irritation in your throat. So to avoid that, you have to add something which is a little sour or khatta. You can add lime juice, you can add mango pickle, or you can even add tamarind paste if you want to. I generally add lime juice. Now we'll blend this into our mixer jar and make a nice fine paste of this. Alright, so this is how the paste should look once you have blended it into your blender jar. If you want, you can add about 1 to 2 tablespoons of water. I have added here about 1 tablespoon of water. Make it into a fine puree. So now we'll get into the next process of making our batter. So now to make our batter, first we will add in our besan. People even use rice flour, just rice flour to make it. You can even use just rice flour. You can mix both the besan and rice flour into it. Next we will add in our haldi powder, garam masala powder, salt to taste, and now we will add in our mixture that we blended it in our blender jar. We'll add in some water to this mixture that we have made it and we'll use the entire mixture. And now we'll just mix this whole thing. Ensure that our batter shouldn't be too runny and it should be lump free. There should not be any lumps. If you feel there are any lumps, then just break it. Yeah, so this is the kind of consistency that we want for our batter to have. So now we'll get into the next process of applying it onto our leaves. Alright, so coming to the process of applying it, we'll have to make it ulta like this and we'll have to apply our paste that we have made on the ulta side of it. If you try and apply it on this end of the leaves, the mixture won't get nicely applied on the leaf, so we always have to apply it on the other side of it. Now we'll just take this paste and apply it on all the sides. Spread the paste really well. Now we'll take one more leaf and keep it on the ulta side. So since we had kept this leaf like this, now we'll keep the next leaf on the ulta side because it will become easy for us to roll. So we'll apply it on this end of it. I would suggest you guys to use your hands to apply this because then you can nicely evenly spread the batter throughout. Now we'll take one more leaf and we'll place it like this and we'll apply our batter. Now we'll take one more leaf and we'll place it like this and we'll apply our batter again. And then we'll take our next leaf, place it. This is our last leaf. So now coming to the end of rolling it, we'll just take and we'll fold these leaves and we'll just apply some paste on this as well. And then we'll again fold this and we'll apply some paste here as well so that it's stuck together. Now you will have to fold this. Folding this is a very easy thing. You have to just press it here, keep your thumb here and fold it. And again keep your thumb here and fold it. So after you do 2 folds, it's very easy to roll it further. So just roll it. So now one of our roll is done. Now we'll move on and we'll make one more roll. Just take it and apply it on this as well, put it evenly. In each roll you can use around 4 to 5. If your if your leaves are thick, then you can use 4. If they are mediumly thick, then you can use around 5 leaves. So now we'll again fold this and apply some mixture on this end and fold these. Apply some mixture here as well. How to roll this basically: press your thumb here and then hold this with all your other fingers and then roll it. Press and roll. Now again we'll have to press it here and roll it. So roll it, and in the end just fold these and roll it. So now both our rolls are ready. Now we'll get into the process of steaming it. So here I'm using a pressure cooker where I'm boiling my water. Then I'm using strainer which has holes in it, or you can even call it a chhanni. So now we'll very lightly brush this with some oil so that the leaves don't get stuck to this. So now after you've brushed it with oil, place these leaves on this and let it cook on steam for about 25 to 30 minutes on medium flame or low flame, and we'll also cover it with a plate. Now after 25 minutes we'll check it, and if it is not cooked properly, then we will continue cooking for another 5 minutes. And also in between, if you haven't added too much of water, please do keep checking the water level. Alright, so now our 30 minutes are done. Just check on it. Yeah, it has got the color that I wanted. So now we'll just turn off our heat and we'll let this cool down. Once it cools down, we'll cut it and we'll shallow fry it. Alright, now once this is cooled down, we'll just trim off all the edges and we'll cut it into equal sizes. So once you cut it, this is how it will look. Now we will go ahead and we'll just shallow fry it. So now to shallow fry this, here I'm using a tawa. You can use a kadai also if you want to, or even a pan. You have to heat your tawa on medium flame. Once your tawa is heated, just add in some oil on the tawa, easily about 2 tablespoons of oil. Alright, so once our oil is heated, we'll place these one by one. Here I'm shallow frying it. You can even deep fry it if you want to. And we'll let it cook on each side for about 2 minutes, and once it turns brown, then we will just flip it up and we'll let the other side turn brown. Yeah, so now after 2 minutes, we'll just flip it with the help of another spoon. Now as you can see, it has turned brown. So this is the color that we want everything to turn to, and because it has basin in it, it will turn brown and it will become really crisp and it will taste very good when you're eating. Now we'll check if the other side is cooked as well. Yeah, as you can see, even this side has turned nice and brown in color. Since these have turned nicely brown in color, now we'll just take out the one onto a tissue paper like this. Now all our aloo vadis are ready. We'll turn off our heat. We'll just transfer this into our serving plates and serve. So there you go, our aloo vadi is ready. I hope you guys really enjoyed the video. If you really like the video, then do hit the like button and also subscribe to my channel. Do press the bell notification which is there right next to the subscription button, so that you get the notification of all the videos as soon as I upload them. Thank you.